What's up, Foundation? What's up, YouTube? Man, it's me, your big partner, Cartoon, the Village Storyteller. Man, I'm back again, man. It's Village Storyteller time, man. I know, excuse me, I'm sorry. I know I've been MIA, which means missing in action, for a while now, for about a good month. I don't know if you can blame it on brain freeze or whatever. But now I know I've been getting a lot of complaints. People been like, Toon, where you at, man? You know what I'm saying? What's up with the Village Storyteller? I'm back. Here it is. You know what I'm saying? Let me run this, run this one to you. You know what I'm saying? Of course, y'all know over here on the Village Storyteller channel, these are fictitious stories. These are stories that's made up for your convenience, for you to have something to listen to at night, have something to listen to while you at work, graveyard shift, while you on break, or just driving around in your car. Just a story, you know what I'm saying? Like listen to an audio book. They are not real. They are made up, but they are the stories from the Village Storyteller. You know? Anyway, we're going to get right to it. Man. Whew. Man, this story takes place in South Central. This story takes place in South Central LA, man. In South Central LA. My partner, man, he always had something negative to say about the lottery. He didn't believe in it, not no shape, form, or fashion. Did he ever think that it was real? He thought it was a gimmick. He thought it was something that the government was doing just to get people's money and not give money back. It was like when you used to see the commercials, the Publishers Clearinghouse. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, ain't nobody never seen nobody get no money from that. Ain't nobody never seen this, that. And he had the same feelings about the lottery. Anyway, so now as time went on, one day he used to love to go to Vegas. Now he used to love to go to Vegas and get his gamble on. You know what I'm saying? Have fun in Vegas. You know, he had a thing for poker. He used to love to gamble. So one weekend he went to Vegas, him, a couple of his partners, and a few female friends, they stayed out there for like 4 days. And coming back, soon as they crossed over from Nevada coming into California, I'm talking about soon as they crossed over. As they went a little while, they had to stop and get some gas. They stopped and got some gas, and when they went in there, they wanted to get something to drink and all that. Two of the females that were with them. Now, one of the females he was messing with. You know what I'm saying? He was, it wasn't his his main girl. She was like a little side piece. So anyway, she asked him. She said, "Well, baby, buy me a lottery ticket." And he was like, "Man, I won't spend my money on that junk. That mess fake. It don't do this. It don't do that. I don't know why that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not rah." So she was like, "Well, baby, I want it. Please just buy me a lottery ticket. Buy me a lottery ticket. Please, 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 please." So anyway, he like, "All right, cool. Buy your lottery ticket." He bought her one lottery ticket. Just one. He just, well, man, just give me that one right there. Give me that, da. He get the lottery ticket. Okay, cool. They bought something to eat, chips and sodas or whatever. And they got the gas and they heading on back to LA. So now on the way back, that's that water, y'all. When they get back to LA, get back to South Central, his partner that was driving had dropped everybody off. Now, ain't nobody left in the car but him, his partner, and they two girls that they was with. So when they went to drop the first girl off, which was the one he was with, for somehow, some way they went to arguing. Useless, nothing argument. They just go to argue. Now, as part of that was driving, he used to have to hate to be cornered off with them two because before the night ended, it usually always ended with them arguing, with them going at it. Okay, so anyway, they arguing, and she had a bottle. She had she had a bag. In the bag was a little bag of Doritos. It was what was that she used to drink? she would drink the Pepsi, the Dr. Pepper. She had the Dr. Pepper, and the lottery ticket was in the bag. So now here it is. She had got out the car to walk off. He hanging out the window, cussing her out, calling her names. She cussing him out, calling him names. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, so cool. She ended up running back up on him, running back up on the car, and was going to try to hit him in the head with the bag with the bottle in it, with the Dr. Pepper bottle in it. She swung, she missed, because he leaned back in the car, and she ended up turning sideways and throwing the whole bag into the car, trying to hit him. So now it came in the car, it hit him in the chest, fell to the floor. Boom. He was getting ready to get out the car and put fingertips on her. But his partner that was driving sped off. He mad at his partner. Man, why you almost messed me up. Man, what he say, man, I'm not finna sit here and watch you jump on this girl and y'all go through that. Every time y'all get together, man, that's all y'all do. Man, I don't even know why you be fooling with that girl, man. Blah, 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 blah. You know how it is, though. Y'all know how they go. So anyway, they end up dropping him off at his spot. So now when he got out the car to leave, he walking up the driveway to go in the house, and his partner called him back to the car. Hey, man, man, come get this trash out the car, homie. Come get this trash out the car now. So, boom. He ended up getting it out, not thinking none of it. He go on in the house with it. He sit it on the counter. Boom. So now he talking to his woman that he lived with. They talking. Wow. So, about 4 days go by. That Friday came. And, by coincidence, by real coincidence, he happened to be at home and the TV is on and the news is on. And so when the news is on, the lottery thing came on, and the numbers come up, boop, 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 boop. And so boom. He really wasn't tripping on it. He really didn't care about it. He really wasn't paying a lot of attention to it. But what caught his attention was one of the first numbers that popped up was 53. And he always tripped on, when he first, well, not always, but when he bought the lottery ticket for his girl, he noticed that the one of the numbers on there was 53. And he commented on that because, you know what I'm saying, that was the area that he would hang out in. And the rest of the numbers that showed up, he didn't really, recognize them or pay a lot of attention to them. So anyway, about maybe 3 or 4 more days went by, and he was going into the refrigerator, and he was moving stuff around, and he seen the Dr. Pepper that he had bought for his side piece in the refrigerator, and he hollered for his girl. Hey, baby, like, what's up? He like, you left this Dr. Pepper in the refrigerator? Because he don't drink it. He knows she don't drink it. She was like, yeah. It's yours, ain't it, right? Because you left it sitting on the counter with that bag. He like, oh. He like, no, you could have thrown this away. You know what I'm saying? He tried to say, it was his partners and all that. He just happened to bring it in the house on accident. She was like, okay. She said, well, I put the potato chips in the cabinet in the pantry. She said, but your lottery ticket that you had bought, it's on top of the microwave. So now on top of the microwave, they had a little thing where you could poke stuff on there and keep it like important papers and stuff. Hey, y'all did my partner, y'all. Hey, Mr. Wiggles. Say I'm back too. But anyway, so he was like, okay. And he still didn't trip on it at that time. The next day came, and he was going to put something into the microwave to get, so he could eat. And he's sitting there, he put it in the microwave, he turned it on, 35 seconds or whatever. And so he's standing there. So he happened to be looking at the little pointy thing that hold, different notes and papers and stuff. And he see the lottery ticket. So out of curiosity, he picked the lottery ticket up. He looking at it, and he like, oh man, yeah, they go the number 53, and boom, boom, boom. So Some told him, he say, man, check the rest of the numbers. You know, like I said, he's never paid attention to this stuff before. He didn't like it. He didn't have no faith in it. He felt it was a scam. So, you know, you can go to your phone, but he didn't know that. He hollered and asked this girl, baby, how do you find out about lottery numbers? She was like, well, they did the lottery last week. He like, oh, I know, but how do you find out the numbers? She was like, you can go to your phone and you can Google it and ask them what were the hidden lottery numbers. So he was like, oh, okay. So like I say, you know, out of not normal stuff what he do, he got his phone and he Googled the numbers. He looking at the numbers. The numbers come up. He looking at them. He looking at the ticket. He looking at the phone. He looking at the ticket. He looking at the phone. He looking at his ticket. His ticket won. His ticket was a hit ticket. And it was for almost $1 billion. It was for almost $1 billion. He couldn't believe it. He didn't know if this is what really had happened or not. He ran upstairs to his girl. He like, baby, look, hey, pull them numbers up on your phone. She like, well, baby, what's wrong? What's going on? She like, just pull them up on your phone. She was like, okay. She pulled them up on her phone. And he handed her, she's like, okay, oh, you bought one? He like, yeah, this is the one you put on the, that was in the bag that you put on the counter for me. So she was like, oh, okay. So she going back, okay. That heifer hollered. Ah! He told her, shh. Shut up. She like, baby, you won. You won. You know how they go to talking. She me like, we rich. Not you, but we rich. We are rich. Oh my God. And that's what it was. He had hit for almost $1 billion in the California lottery. He had hit that thing, y'all. He hit it. So he immediately was super duper happy. So, but now with her knowing a little bit better than him, she starts, because she said, look, don't tell nobody. He was like, now I'm gonna tell my homie. She look, do not. She said, baby, you are a billionaire now. She said, your own people with the same tattoos as you will turn on you for $1 billion. Don't say nothing. Act like you got some sense. Act like you grown for a change. You ain't got to run your mouth about everything. Shut the F up. So he was like, well, baby, what's the next step? She said, the next step, we finna get out of here. Don't say nothing. When we get to, we finna move. We can finally move someplace that's cool. So he tell her, okay. So they went through the process. They went through the change. They went through the process of, you know what I'm saying, letting the right people know that they won and that it was all good. And that people told them, yeah, that is the winning ticket. And boom, boom, boom. So now he ended up telling his girl, he like, look, we finna get this money. He say, but now before we get it, he say, you know, it's some people I'm finna break off. She said, break, what do you mean? You know, you got to be quiet with it. Maybe you, he like, I got it. I know how to do it. I know how to do it. So what he did, about 2 weeks went by, a little time, kept his mouth shut. He held his composure. They started getting their money. They had asked him, do you want it all in, you want this much in a lump sum, or do you want to receive checks every month for the rest of your life? He like, no, give me all me in one lump sum. They like, okay. So of course, you know, when you do it like that, you don't get all of it. You know, taxes and other little shenanigans they do, they got to get theirs. So that's what happened. But he got a lot. He got a lot, man. He got a lot. He got enough for him, his kids, and their kids to live off for the rest of their life without working. Anyway, he got with one of his homegirls. He got with one of his homegirls in the set. And he set her down. She had a little sense. She was a lot older than him. She was one of his big homegirls. And he explained to her, he like, look, I'm finna move. So she was like, well, homie, where you finna go? He like, I don't really know yet. He say, but I think we finna go move with my girl's family. You know what I'm saying? They need us. We gonna go move out there with them. Um, got a little money. You know what I'm saying? Saved up. So we gonna go. So his homegirl like, okay. So you know, what's up then? But you know, you say you need to talk to me about it. Is that what you want to tell me? He was like, no. He said, look, this is what I want you to do. He said, I want you to get a list of every house and every apartment that's available in the set. So she like, huh? He's like, yeah, I want you to get you and a couple of other homegirls. I want y'all to go from one end of the set to the next, only in our set though, and find every house that's up for sale or that can possibly be bought, and every apartment that can possibly be rented. So you know she was tripping on this, like, well, you know what? Who gonna pay for this or pay for that? Who gonna pay for this? But then tell her, don't worry about it. Just get that list. So it took about 2-3 weeks for her to get all what she getting. But you know, word was getting out that certain stuff was going on. They didn't know he had the money though. But now he had started letting his homeboys know. He like, cuz look, I'm finna jet. He said, but I'm gonna do something for the set. I'm gonna do something for the set. So they was like, well, what's up? So he went on and let it be known what he was finna do. He didn't let them know he hit the lottery. He didn't want them to know how much money he had. But he told him, he said, man, look, I'm finna to get every house that's in the set that can be bought. I'm finna buy him. He said, it ain't my money. He said, he shot him a hot track. Hot track is he ran him a reel on some old Jewish people that he knew that was looking to get real estate, and he played it up as like they was gonna gentrify it, but he got to find the houses. And he told his homeboys what he gonna do. He gonna run a reel on them, trick them to get the houses for the homies and the homegirls, where they was gonna be able to have a spot in the hood again and not have to hang out in different places. So they was like, yeah. So it started going down. Man, they found houses, they found apartments, they found all type of other little properties and stuff that was within their section. And he started getting it. They didn't know how he was getting. When he would get one, he would let a homegirl move it. Look, you moving that one. He get another one. Okay, homie, y'all moving that one. Okay, homie, y'all moving this one. Okay, homie, y'all moving that one. He got an apartment complex, dead smack in the middle of it. They was wondering what's going on. And he put his homies and homegirls in every spot in that apartment complex. It was wild. They couldn't believe it. They had moved people out because over the years, the demographics and the face of the set had changed due to other people moving in and buying up all the houses and having them, to the point to where they didn't really have a spot to hang out in no more. Nobody lived there no more. Everybody had moved out. Lancaster, Palmdale, Las Vegas, all over the place, just moved away. Now they were coming back because he was opening up spots for them to come back to. So man, at the end, he had changed the whole face of his neighborhood again. It had went from looking how it looked in 2020 something, and then now it had reverted to looking how it looked back in the 1980s. Everybody was back. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had moved. The people that got into the apartments, he paid the apartment rent up for 1 year for everybody. The mortgages, the houses, all that, everything was paid up. And it was like the whole set. It went into a time machine and came back out in the 1980s. After he did what he said he was going to do, everybody was wondering how it happened, how could he do it, what was going on, this, that, and the other. But, he kept it on the DL. And he left. One day he was just gone. One day he was just gone. Every now and then, as the years went by, every now and then he would call back, find out what the set was looking like. You know what I'm saying? They was still after the first year, they kept everything up. The few little businesses that was over there that he ended up buying up and giving to certain homies to run, they were still running them like they had since. And it was all good again, y'all. It was all good again. He was happy. After about 6 or 7 years went by, he came back one day. And people, homies was glad to see him. There was a lot of homies there, that youngsters that didn't really know him, but they knew of him because he was known as the savior of the set. He was known as the savior of the set, you know what I'm saying? Just at the last second, when it seemed like the set was going to be swallowed up, he came out of nowhere like he had angel wings on and brought it back. Brought it back, y'all. So anyway, that's that little quick story, man, on the Village Storyteller, man. I'm going to start cranking them out more and more and more. Sorry that I've been missing in action, y'all. But it's me, the Village Storyteller. I'm back. Peace.